What's up everyone and welcome to Will It Chug, the video series where I try out guitar related pieces of gear and see how long it takes for me to make it chug. If you have no idea what a chug is, listen to me chugga. No, a chug is this. In today's video I'm trying out the Harley Benton TUBE15 combo. God damn it. Got some hair in my mouth. Now this is... Oh shit, this screw is not... What the hell? Memory card full. Well, f that. What happened? Nej men fan också! Vad är det som händer? Varför fan? Hallå? Hallå? Out of control Ola. What was I saying even? Yes! The Harley Benton TUBE15. This is a pretty low-cost tube amplifier that you can buy from Thomann. And what makes it cool is that it has a Celestion speaker in it, a 12-inch speaker, and you know, for the price, you know, it's basically, you know, the price you get this thing is basically the price of a Celestion speaker. Now it's not a vintage 30 or anything like that, it's a 70, right? 70, 80. But it does come with a Celestion speaker in it, and I know for a fact because I've owned a couple of cabinets from Harley Benton back in the day where they basically, you know, they include Celestion speakers in the cabinet and basically just sold the cabinet for the price of 2 Celestion speakers. It was a great idea and a really good marketing stunt for Harley Benton because obviously they would get, you know, the cabinets out there, they would get the brand name out there. It's really good. I would imagine that this is basically the same in this case. You get a full-blown 12-inch speaker with a preamp and, you know, it's a tube amplifier. What type of tubes? I have no idea. Is that EL84s? I think those are EL84s probably in the power amp section. It has 3 preamp tubes and EL84 power amp tubes. I figured this demo will be interesting because this is probably aimed at, like, you know, the first beginner player who would need to get something to play at home for a relatively good price. And I'm also really interested because I wanted to see if this was good for connecting a distortion pedal into it. So we're gonna see how this fares today. Will it chug on its own? We're gonna find out. Okay, so I have this guitar plugged in straight into the Harley Benton TUBE15. That's pretty loud actually, hello. Alright, so let's dial everything down and just start from the top. Will it chug? Let's go. So as you can see, it's only one channel, so if you want to have clean, turn down the gain and up with the channel volume. And vice versa if you want distortion, I guess, so. Here we go. Is it chugging? It's over here at metal right now. Okay, let's turn up the gain. Okay, so I have the gain maxed out right now, and I don't think... It's pretty heavy, man, but it's not enough for a chug. So did it chug? No. But even though it doesn't chug, you know, the character of all in this box and this big speaker does sound pretty good. You know, considering the price. It also has reverb, man. No, okay, that's switching between 1 watt and 15 watts, sorry. On its own, it doesn't really chug, but you do have some sort of gain at least that gives you a little bit of a metal tone. My main purpose of getting this amplifier was to find a good pedal platform, so I'm gonna plug in a Chug pedal, see if this is a good amplifier to couple with a Chug pedal, for instance. So the good thing about this amplifier is that it also has an effects loop, so I'm gonna connect it to the effects loop like that. I just want to try it out. That went straight into the f***ing guitar like that. And that, my friends, is a nice, solid little scratch. B-stock! Holy shit! So, right now we're playing through the effects loop. Which isn't that loud, actually, but it is 15 watts. Okay, all right. Let's plug in the Chug. Dude, what? Turning up the bass and depth and the presence. Okay, you can't see the settings, can you? How do I do this then? Put it here, maybe. Can you see? You can see. All right, that's dangerous. All right, let me turn up the volume. Holy shit, man, that sounds great. All right, that was in the effects loop. I want to try it out in the clean channel as well. It seemed kind of limited with the amount of volume. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Turn down the gain. Including the preamp, it is a lot louder than just connecting straight into the effects loop return. Should I tune my guitar? Well, no. Maybe tomorrow. All right, let's go. Turn it down. I dialed down the treble and the presence. Dude, f*** me, man. Shit. Damn, okay. It is chugging, holy shit. All right, this has me actually pleasantly surprised, and one of the reasons why I got this Harley Benton was that I wanted to find a good pedal platform for something like a, you know, a Chug pedal or a distortion pedal. And dude, it sounds pretty f***ing sick. Not enough to play a live show or to rehearse, you know, with 15 watts, but to sit at home, you know, and just enjoy playing some beautiful metal. Man, I think it sounds great. I mean, it is a little bit boxed in because of the size of the combo, but you do get a fair bit of bass from this thing. Yeah, I wouldn't get this if I was playing live or, you know, rehearsing, but for sitting around at home, you know, connecting a pedal to it, holy shit, it sounds pretty good, man. And for a pretty good price, too. So there you go. Shit. Actually, kind of impressed. There you go, that's the Harley Benton TUBE15 for you right there. On its own, it does deliver a little bit of metal to it, but it's not chugging enough. However, as a pedal platform, both in the effects loop and in the input of the amplifier, it sounded pretty nasty, actually. So So I'm very happy about that. Did you like this video? Maybe consider subscribing, put a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time, okay? Well, it chugged. All right, before I leave, I want to show you my dent that I made. Look at, do you see the dent? Here it is, it's right there. It's absolutely beautiful. Fuck me, man. That's deep. That's deep. I'll take an iPhone picture of it. Okay, thank you.